Good afternoon. It is July 28, 2024, and it's a Sunday. Here in Sherbrooke, it's beautiful and sunny and warm. I don't know what the temperature is. I didn't check before I left, or before I started recording. But I haven't been doing the weather report for the past couple of days, and I apologize. It's just time consuming, and I don't know, I just didn't prioritize it. I also apologize for the vertical video, but it's just easier to get my full face into frame this way and look less like a crazy person. Although I don't really mind looking like a crazy person talking to myself. Because I did that for, several dozens of hours. So yeah, I'm just doing this more as an update. It's sunny. It's been sunny all day. It's the first time I went outside today. I'm going to the bank. I need to deposit a check. But I had 3 checks, and I also forgot to double check this yesterday. I've been going to the bank every day for the past, this is the 3rd day in a row. Because my understanding, if I'm not mistaken, is that when I deposit a check, I get to retain, what am I saying? No. When I deposit checks, I can immediately access $100 per day from checks that I've deposited. And so, to make it more convenient to pay my rent before it's due, I've been depositing one each day so that maybe we'll get $300. So it takes 2 business days. And I need to do this on Friday. So what has been going on? This is also just like a ruse to get myself to go outside and enjoy this beautiful day. Because, I made it to Mythic on Magic the Gathering Arena. I'm playing the Timeless format, which I should have done before. Playing a sort of Rakdos burn / prowess deck. And it's like, I haven't made Mythic in several months. I play like almost every day. And it's just that I finally grinded to get enough rare wild cards to build the deck. But it's like, I just sort of accepted that aggro, or at least red aggro, or I'd say probably aggro in general, is not doing super well in standard right now. It's not very well placed. I thought it would be worse in Timeless, where you have fucking Dark Ritual and Time Walk and all these crazy fucking cards, but it's a Mythic. And it's cool because it's like I'm playing with cards that I actually play with in real life. And so I know the cards, and anyway, so it's pretty difficult for me to convince myself to get out of the house because I just want to play. So I'm having fun again playing Arena, and not just grinding compulsively. I'm playing compulsively. And yeah, definitely same addiction brain deal. Just played compulsively. So I also bought the Bloomborough starter kit. Although I went to the mall. Essentially I went to deposit a check on Friday, and I went to the mall trying to convince myself to not participate in the pre-release because it was like $50 and I want to spend $50 on it, but I did spend $25 on it buying the starter kit. But I went to the mall, it was near the bank, and because I felt embarrassed buying like a starter product at the phone because I want all the people there to think that I'm a cool gamer, a serious Magic the Gathering player. So I went there, but then I forgot that one of the people that plays Modern is an employee there. And I'm like, he's gonna see me buying this. And so he's like, hey, what can I get you? So we said hi. I was like, he's like, no, really? I'm like, hey, you gotta find ways to convince people to start playing. Which I guess is an excuse for purchasing it. But also I just wanted a nice little 2 casual decks for casual games that are sort of balanced together. So, moving on from Magic the Gathering, I have been cleaning a bit. Got the dishes out of my room. Picked up a lot of the recycling. I'm going to continue on with cleaning because I want to get a clean environment, a clean room before I go into rehab, which might be very, very soon, within the next few weeks, hopefully. And definitely don't want to go back to this chaotic environment, this dirty room. I'm going to do that. I'm going to keep working on that. I still haven't talked to my sister. I need to talk to my sister. But I feel ashamed because I haven't talked to her in like a month. Also, I need to check in with my mother to let her know that I'm alive and well. Having a lot of difficulty just not pushing people away and not isolating myself. Yeah, yesterday, I recorded myself walking the same path yesterday, but I started to have a panic attack yesterday. I was just alone at home, and I drank a lot the previous night, so that didn't help. And I ate breakfast and everything, but the caffeine just hit in an unpleasant way, and started getting shaking and getting that feeling of is it depersonalization or derealization? I don't really know exactly what both of those words mean specifically, but one of those describes sort of the feeling, and then increased heart rate and stuff. And so I was like, I need to get out of the house, because once I start feeling anxious, I just get stuck in this loop, this spiral of anxiety in front of my computer. And it was pretty intense yesterday. So I just started walking and talking, and I don't know if I'll share the recording, but it was really just me trying to talk my way out of this panic attack, which eventually worked. And I also ate more. I went to Burger King, and it was all right. Burger King's all right. I need to stop wasting my money on fast food, though. And I went back to the A&W to retry the double buddy chicken burger, and it was not good this time. The chicken patties were not freshly fried, and the pickle was just cut haphazardly, and one piece had the stem, so it was weird texture. It was suboptimal. So, confirmed what I believed, that the delicious first double buddy chicken burger was a fluke. It was a fluke. God, it's warm. hot. It's hot. So, also watch a film called New Life on Friday night. And it wasn't great. And it was marketed as a horror film. And it was not a horror film. Although I guess, since it did have some slight horror elements, but like 90% of the film was not horror. I guess there really wasn't like much of a way to market it, but also like seriously, I think that it also like lowers people's expectations when something is marketed as horror, because it's very low budget, and like it actually looks good for a low budget film, but it's just weird stuff. Like right in the beginning, first scene, the protagonist has a black eye, and it's like very clearly makeup. It's a really awful black eye, and it seems like it would be simple to do, but then later on, like there are some like practical effects, makeup effects, in like the more like horror parts that are really well done. And like they licensed this Bob Dylan song. I'm like, I don't know. I'm willing to suspend my disbelief. I've talked about this before. I've done it on the weather report, but I'm willing to suspend my disbelief. I'm actually actively trying to do that. But anything that reminds me that I'm watching a movie is going to make that harder. And like, it's more like a good film is going to just let me suspend my disbelief with an effort. Because putting effort into that is distracting. And so like just that, I'm looking at this makeup, and I'm just like, this is the worst black eye I've ever seen. Not the worst, but like, anyway. And then like they licensed Like a Rolling Stone by Bob Dylan, and it plays like several times, and there's this character who's like obsessed, not obsessed with it, but she listens to the song like several times. She's sort of like listening to it on repeat. And I mean, yeah, I guess like the lyrics do tie in thematically to the film, but there is like, and it was just like super distracting. So I'm like, this is like such a low budget movie. Why did you license a Bob Dylan song? You could have put that money elsewhere. It's not like integral to the plot. But there is a moment in which one of the characters makes this mark to the character who listens to like a Rolling Stone song, and he's like, why are you obsessed with this song? Like, you're listening to it all the time. Which seems to be like a nod to the fact that, of course, since they paid for the licensing of the song, they're going to use it as much as possible. And like, I don't know. And it's just like, there's some scenes that are really good, but it's not even 90 minutes long. It's like, and it's like, it's too short. And so, I don't know. It doesn't really get like interesting. It's like sort of intriguing for the first half, but it doesn't get like good. Or like, it doesn't get good. But like, there aren't really like these good scenes until about like halfway through the movie. And there's just like a lot of issues with the script, I believe. Like things that just don't make sense. I don't know, it's sort of all over the place. And it was surprising, like, here's my point. My point is that I think I need to watch more movies. I was talking about this yesterday when I was talking myself out of panic attack. I need to watch more movies because right now I basically just watch movies where I'm like quite certain that I'm going to enjoy them. Or at least I was for a while, so I wasn't watching that many movies. I'm trying to watch more films. But the issue is that from that use of the disappointment, I feel like even more disappointed, I think. I don't know if that makes sense. I mean, sort of desensitized. I need to desensitize myself to that disappointment. Because like now I'll watch a movie and I'll be disappointed. I'll be like frustrated. I'm like, God, like wasted an hour and a half on this movie. Anyway, on the bridge. If you see, yeah, you can definitely see on the bridge. The Jacques Cartier Bridge. I'm gonna stop recording soon, but I'd like to show you the view from the bridge. I walk on this bridge a lot. It's a convenient way of getting to King Street, which is over there. Sherbrooke is laid out, you don't know Sherbrooke. Sherbrooke is laid out in a very logical fashion that I really enjoy. This is the north, south, west, and east. So you have King Street, which goes east and west. And you have like Belvedere, north and south. And you have also Galt, goes east and west. Portland, but it doesn't go all the way over to the east of town, eastern side of town. It's just really practical. This is Jacques Cartier going north and south. If you know where you are relative to just a couple streets, you'll always know how to orient yourself in the correct cardinal direction if you're searching for a specific cardinal direction. This is a view from the bridge. I'm a little hesitant to get closer because I want to drop my phone. It's really fucking hot. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go this way. You can see in the distance, I don't know, that pink building, that's the bank. So I'm going to go down there, under the bridge, and then that line of trees there, just to the right of those trees, there's the bicycle path. And I'm going to follow the bicycle path because walking on King Street as a pedestrian sucks. Because walking as a pedestrian is redundant. But yeah, walking on King Street sucks. Well, I guess like probably all cities are like very well oriented, like north, south, east, west. At least like, you know, contemporary cities. I've never been there, but I've heard that like Rome is just crazy. Just like haphazardly built over millennia. Okay, it's been long enough. I should have put on some sunscreen, but I didn't. I regret it. Hopefully I don't get too bad of a sunburn. Try to put on sunscreen next time. So yeah, no weather other than it's like hot, but also beautiful. There's not a cloud in the sky. I will say everyone that wherever you are, there's been a heat wave going around. I hope you're able to find a way to stay cool. Maybe be inside and look out the window at these beautiful blue skies and this golden sunshine all along the way. Or maybe, I don't know, look at the sun briefly in the reflection of the water of a lake or the ocean or something like that. Try to stay cool. Try to stay safe. Put on some sunscreen. Have a great day.